Breaking Bad is the most iconic TV show that has ever been made, and Walter White in the tighty whities in the first scene of the show really sets the greatness of Breaking Bad. So welcome back to LEGO Access as we look at my set ideas if Breaking Bad was made into LEGO. But before we get into that, make sure to subscribe if you don't want to be pummeled and punched by Tuco. So let's get right into my set ideas. So with season 1, there's not too much that you can actually do. The ones that come to mind straight away are the RV, Walt's house, and Jesse's house. Now there's not too much to actually, go with apart from that, but there are different scenes from each of them that you can do. So let's talk about probably the most simple one. That's just Walter White's house. And probably throughout this series, only 5 episodes on Breaking Bad, there's probably going to be evolutions of all of these. So the White House is going to just be decorated in season 1 for Walt's 50th birthday. So you'll have Hank, Marie, Walt, Skyler, and Walt Jr. as the main people there. And there's not much more to say. They're celebrating Walt's birthday. Maybe you can have like a little bit of a hint to Walt's drug dealings in there. You can kind of try and do that, but realistically there's not too much you can do with the White House in season 1 apart from Walt's 50th birthday. Now obviously you've got the RV with Jesse and Walt. Now this one could be really cool. You can make it expansive, epic, obviously with lots of drug lab equipment in it, and yeah, you could have a desert scene in it. You could have it when they fight Crazy 8 and his cousin, I think it is. That is very good. I think Crazy 8 is really the main villain of season 1, and then Tuco comes into it right at the end there. So I definitely think that the RV is one set that should be done in the Breaking Bad LEGO series that we could be seeing, and it'd just be really, really cool. Imagine it was remote controlled as well. That'd be really cool. Speaking of vehicles, you've got Hank's DEA agent car when they go and they go and do a drug raid and Walt sees Jesse. You've got Jesse's red car, which obviously I think the DEA take it at some point, and they've got that as well. And yeah, there's not like so much to season 1 to actually do. Like you could do the car park where Walt just storms out, you could do his school, but there's not really much that you could, really get done here. I mean, one of the major things to just want is Walt with hair, and then Walt not with hair. That's kind of what you would want in this set. So yeah, definitely would want an RV there. And yeah, the one that I really would want to see is Jesse's house. Now there's so much you could do here, from Crazy 8 just sitting in the basement with Walt talking to him, to Jesse putting a body in the bathtub and it leaking through the house. Like, I think that's probably the major area that this all comes down to, is Jesse's house in this season, and trying not to be caught by the DEA at this point. So yeah, I would definitely say that we need to see a Jesse house and other stuff like that. So definitely would put Jesse's house in there. And just looking at the episode then, there's obviously after Jesse almost dies at some points from Tuco, so going to Tuco's base would be really, really cool. Skyler versus Marie, obviously, in these 7 episodes would again be really, really cool as well. So apart from that, there's not too much to talk about really. I'm gonna try to drag this out because I want to talk more and give you guys better content, but yeah, I was just see like Walt with a gun in the first series with the like fire trucks that just mow past him, or when like Jesse's talking with Badger and Skinny Pete and other stuff like that would just be really cool, I think. And yeah, so definitely would do that. Now the other seasons we're gonna have some similar sets. Obviously it's so hard because this season's actually ridiculously short, and obviously was a test to see if Breaking Bad would become really popular, and I would say that season 1's by far the worst season, and then it kind of just ramps up. I think season 1 is the worst season, and then season 2's then the one above that, and then in season 3 and 4, I'd probably go season 3, then season 5, then season 4. That's probably how I would do it there, to see all of these ones as well. So I don't really know what other sets I would really want to see. I'm just looking at these episode titles, and I feel like I covered pretty much everything. I mean, you could do when Walt goes to Gretchen, and Elliot's house. And he's obviously very jealous, but that's quite niche. I think realistically, if Breaking Bad was ever going to become a thing, it would be through Lego Ideas. There's like one set you would do, and probably the one set you would do is the RV. Now, I know these videos are probably like more on the set ideas and more like they're not really, people might click on it expecting me to see like Lego mocks I've made. Now, I want to try and start doing that. So I want to know what I should make. So I'm going to try and make a Walking Dead one, which is probably going to be quite obvious when you see it. And I'm also going to try and make a Breaking Bad one. Now, I've got a few ideas for the Breaking Bad one. I could do the RV, but I feel like that's pretty simple. And vehicles on Lego Ideas tend not to get picked. So I think I might go with a Negan Circle build. I feel like that would actually be quite fun to do. And relatively, I could still put an RV in that, and relatively low cost, or I don't know, not low effort to make, just it would just be quick to make for my first build there. So I think I'll definitely go with that. For Breaking Bad, I think I'd probably go something from season 4 or season 5, probably with Gus and Mike and Jesse and Walt there. I think that would definitely be probably the best idea to do. So yeah, that's definitely why I would go with that. So actually talking about the sets then, so I said the RV, I said the Jesse's house, and I said the White House, which is not the president's house, it is Walter White's house. Yeah, that's all you can really do for season 1. I'm going to try to do a season 2 video relatively quickly, probably next Saturday as well, if this one does quite well. So yeah, I would definitely like to see some of these sets. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and I will be seeing you in the next one. Peace.